Good evening, everybody. This is Omnibros Live, brought to you by InStockTrades.com. I'm OmniDog from OmniDog's Vault, joined by the fabulous Gio from A Week in Geekdom. How's it going, Gio?
Doing pretty well. Hanging in there. Good night to everybody. Excited to be back on a Monday. It's been a while.
Now, let's take a look at your shirt. It looks like it's a really cool Spidey shirt.
This is an old shirt. It's a Joe Mad Spider-Man from Avenging Spider-Man.
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Avenging Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a title, a series that I'm just now starting to get into.
I actually met Joe Mad, and he did the first 3 issues of Avenging Spider-Man, and I actually gave him the first 2 issues. And when he was signing them, I told myself, "Crap, I forgot the 3rd one." So I could have had the whole set. So I just had wanted to.
Speaking of the whole set, we are now joined by the untimely Omar. What is up, Omar?
I don't appreciate little jokes like that.
I gave you your name, and I can take it back.
You're not Jesus. I was helping change a tire, like a family. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't doing that. I fell asleep on the couch, and I'm like, "Oh shit, it's time for the show." How are you guys, Gio? It's so good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you. Hanging in there. I'm okay. I wasn't earlier, but I'm fine now because I'm with you guys.
That's good.
Good, man. Yeah, we can take your mind off of things and talk about some upcoming books.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, how's your arm, your wrist, whatever the hell you hurt?
It clashes with my shirt color for the first time, but it's okay. I broke a bone in my hand, and
I saw. Yeah,
it's okay.
That's a great shirt.
I don't get to wear this shirt that often.
This is gonna come to no surprise, but I'm not a fan of Will Ferrell. I didn't like that movie, man.
Oh, I don't think it's one of his best movies at all.
You're wearing the T-shirt.
It's a great shirt.
I don't see a Step Brothers T-shirt. Now that movie was awesome.
I agree. Step Brothers was way better.
Yeah. Omar, believe me, I am a nice guy. Anybody that ever says that is not, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Let me prove it to you.
Yeah, let me prove it. Thank you. It was a lot of fun to have him on, man. He's a good dude. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Will Ferrell. I do like what's his name though? Michael. His buddy that he's always with him. Not Michael Keaton. Michael C. Hall,
Riley,
right? No, John C. Riley.
John C. Riley. Thank you all. Yeah. I knew between the 3 of us, the biggest brain trust on YouTube, we could come up with the guy's name. Let's see. I love Elf, but Scrooge might be the superior Christmas movie, is what Freddie is saying. Scrooge was like it's either Scrooge or Muppet Christmas Carol, or not Muppet. That's my wife's, or Christmas Vacation, National Lampoons. Those are probably my favorite ones.
A Christmas Story is my favorite one. I love that one.
Did you ever watch any of? Okay, so did you ever watch any of the other movies that were based on his books, where he's the narrator? Story? Yeah, like they casted other actors, right? But there was like a My Summer Story or something like that. There were like 3 or 4 movies that came out, but
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was in the 80s.
Are they good?
Not really. Nothing is as classic as that, right? Because the author himself was the narrator of A Christmas Story, so that really helped. My daughter would agree with you about Gremlins being the best Christmas movie. She loves Gremlins, and I just introduced her to Die Hard last week.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's time. She's 11. She's old enough to see Die Hard.
Die Hard. I love that that's become a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it works. I mean, like kind of like Gremlins, right? There's
Yeah.
snow on the ground. Christmas lights are up.
Yeah,
If Omar, no, I like Ron Burgundy. I'm with. I like Ron Burgundy.
yeah. Anchorman's one of my favorite movies. Oh yeah,
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone's a Christmas movie. None
That
of these.
was
Ballooned. Oh yeah, he had a cereal tasting on his wife's Facebook channel last night, and Alf. There was Elf cereal and Elf on the Shelf cereal.
that
I
sounds.
need those boxes for my collection.
Do you still have a cereal box collection somewhere?
I do, yeah.
Man,
A lot of it.
Speaking of cereals, Jess, did you see the Fred and Barney Pops that were announced?
No, I have a
They're
lot of fruity and chocolatey Pebbles, different boxes though.
I think you're gonna like them because they're coming out soon, and it's them holding Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles with the spoon and the bowl and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you get that and share it with everybody so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can selfishly see it myself?
can
Yeah.
you share it with everybody?
So while we're waiting for that, let me talk about InStockTrades.com, where they don't carry cereal boxes, but they carry books, and they're up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2%. Yeah, sometimes they are up to 50% off. And when they're 50% off, $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. At the end of every month, they're kind enough to give us a gift card to give away to a lucky viewer like you out there. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging, and sometimes the books are up to 50% off. That's in stocktrades.com.
Nicely done.
Nice little jingle there. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holiday.
So that's the first one.
They're up. I have to have it.
It comes out next month, so you're good.
Now,
Okay, so he was Cocoa Pebbles, and then
Pebbles.
Fred was Fruity Pebbles.
Yes, Fred Fruity Pebbles.
And why was
Yeah. With
wasn't
Cocoa
Pebbles the name of his daughter? That's a really weird cereal name to name. Like, just saying.
And there's Gabe loves 90s comics. How's it going, Gabe Areno?
Yo. What's up, everybody? Good to see
Oh,
you
shit.
guys. What's up?
Sorry.
That's all right. You can do it again because I didn't see Fred.
Here it is.
He's looking.
Hey, Omar, awesome interview today with Fabian Nicieza, dude.
Thanks, man. It was good to see you in the chat out there. And
Yeah.
I know you got some mad love for that issue 25. That's a great issue.
Great pop. I love it. It will
Are
go
you
perfectly with
still
my
collecting pops, Jess?
only for a cereal figure like this to go.
You
with
gotta have them, yeah, for the collection.
Are these
Yeah.
exclusive somewhere?
No. I think BBTS has them for pre-order.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm definitely gonna get these.
I love
Thank you,
Fruity
Gio.
Yep.
My wife, when we first got married, every Saturday we would eat Fruity Pebbles in bed and watch Pee-wee's Playhouse and Winnie the Pooh.
That's an amazing relation. That's how you kick it off, man. Any woman that will put up with that bull crap, that's a keeper.
He liked it, man.
That's like a guy's like date. You're like, oh man, yeah. I used to watch that. I love Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Oh, Pee-wee's Playhouse was so great.
Nintendo cereal tasted like garbage. Lionheart. That like Rob was the Nintendo spokesman, right? Like the guy on my show, Rob loves Nintendo. But I remember one time we got drunk and we're like, we cracked open his cereal box that he had because he had like 3 of them that were saved from like the early 90s.
Oh, you tried to eat it?
And you expect those to still be good?
Yes, it's cereal. They don't go bad.
They can clump up and go stale. These
Not
things,
if you add beer to it.
Oh my god.
It was awful. So maybe the cereal is really good, but maybe the way we had it was not the best way to experience it.
Cereal being decent. It's like Captain Crunch. At least the Link cereal was. Because there's Link and it was Super Mario, like 2 bags in one box.
Yeah. They were
I
like
do have-
nerds.
I
You
do
can
have
mix 'em.
Batman and Batgirl cereal. Actually, I got them right over there. They're back when Funko was selling cereal.
Oh, those cereals look horrible.
No, there's a lot of stuff I've tried when I'm drinking. Like I remember one time beer float sounded really good.
Mm.
Let me tell you, it was a better idea in my head than actually tasting it. Like I was like, oh, beer floats kind of suck.
Yeah, I can say that is the worst cereal. I tasted one little piece of it, and I never ate any of the cereal again. And it's clumped up right in a corner here.
I remember you having the Mega Man cereal too, and you said that was pretty bad.
That's exactly what I tasted.
Yeah, send that over to my kids. My kids are huge into Mega Man now.
I still have these.
Ooh, let me highlight you.
Do you have the price? Is the price in there?
The little figure, yeah, these are unopened. The little Funko figure is still in there.
Really? Next time I'm coming over, I'm drinking all your whiskey, and guess what we're doing? Live unboxing, baby.
Then we're never coming over again.
And then we're gonna pour cranberry juice and whiskey all over that boxes and read them right out of the box. We'll be living like
I don't even think you're going to be allowed into Alexandria.
I have bypassed you. I'm texting Patty straight. I'm like, hey, Jess wants me to come over. We're gonna have a fun time opening up his boxes of cereal in his basement.
She can't stand you any more than I can.
She loves me. Speaking of cereal, check out OmniDog's first episode. Hey, I saw that your retro show that you had from what year was that?
That particular one, I think, was around 94, 95.
Yeah.
He's the guy. I had the bad habit of whatever collector came on, I started collecting what they collected. So lunchbox collection started, cereal box collection started.
So it was an early form of FOMO.
Yeah. I was already collecting comic books, but I had 3 or 4 comic book shows. And I didn't collect perfume bottles like I had a lady that I tried to get the weirdest things and just dare myself to make it interesting. So I had the perfume bottle collector on, and she was interested. I made her interesting. The toughest one was the bottle opener collector and the juicer collector. You know, pushing down.
What? That's all.
Yeah, some guy collected juicers, and I said, "Oh, I am challenging myself to make this guy interesting," because then I had easy things like Hess trucks and old radios and old TVs, and those were all spoon collectors. That's a good Stern reference. No JD Harmeyers in that I saw. Barbie dolls, that was easy. So
when all this passes, man, you should do like updates, right?
Yeah, let's
go visit these people again if they're still around, if they're still collecting.
I'd be interested in that. I mean, you should check them out just to see how different I look.
I saw your first video, man.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the same. A little more chipper.
Still a stud.
A little more chipper.
A little more chipper back then. You're a lot more jaded now.
Yeah.
Comic books, man. They'll burn it.
Taylor Brown, you're going to see a little bit of 2016 just tonight when we get to Halls.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Because I got another box in today.
Oh, boy. Because I don't know. I missed it. I'm sorry, but I know we saw that during the campfire on Saturday. And, yeah, we got a little bit of a look at your haul from the campfire.
Yeah, and I asked the guys in the campfire, do you really want to see all this? I really don't think that does the audience want to see all this? And they all said yes. So
I'm sure. Yeah.
We got really good feedback from that campfire group. Same with you, Gio. They told us they want to see all your DVDs and all your manga and video games. Like, they want to see it all. They were like, I was like, do you want them to show all that stuff? And everybody was just like, oh yeah, we want to see the video games. We want to see the manga. We want to see, his pops, like whatever he gets. People want to see. They just want to see what we're spending our money on, and the stuff that we're collecting and holding dear. that we're bringing into our house that we just have to just put right into a box because we're packing to move to another house. We keep buying books, Gabe.
And the campfire also had, that's where all the props for your closet came from.
Oh, cool. That is so weird.
Cool design.
I find it so weird that people like that closet door over there.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I really thought they were like bins.
I thought so too.
Like, you ever been like, not that you like a morgue? When you pull out.
Do you have any bodies in there?
Don't ask him that on the air.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like, just one day we're chilling out talking on here, and Gio pulls out a foot and just starts chewing on it. Starts
No. You know, Gio has something about feet, so it won't be a foot. It'll probably be like a piece of back or a finger.
Piece of back.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole feet thing. You're right. I don't like feet.
Interesting. Well, Jess, I mean, if you got a huge haul, man, go ahead.
I felt like we want to do previews first, or what do you want to do?
Whatever you guys want to do.
I want to see that haul.
Gary Brown says I need to show up the whole haul because I sweated like a pig to unbox it all. I did. I was texting him at 12:31 in the morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, and it was to unpack. They were big boxes, and to unpack all that stuff, I worked up a sweat.
What the hell did you get, man?
Let's see it.
Let's do it. We already got it. We're already on the topic.
That's a lie.
All right, man. Show us the goodies.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich, and I'll come right back.
Get your favorite snacks, guys.
Wait, I got to move them over closer to me.
Okay.
Now this doesn't count toys. I'm not going to include toys in this because I got a ton of figures.
Damn.
So
Jess.
I'll save those for later.
This is 2016.
This is
Jess, all over
2016,
again.
Jess, baby.
I know. I went nuts on that IST sale.
Dude, it was only like 2% more, right?
No, it's 47% because it's stacked.
No, it's 2% more than your usual 45% that stacks, right? Did
No.
I miss out on something? I think I missed out on something. I need to check my orders.
You
That's the other thing I need to do. I think all my shit's being shipped over to Jess.
yeah, I have your Gotham by Gaslight,
Dude,
and you're not getting it back.
You have no idea how
Dude,
much that one hurt.
Omar, I've been looking for that book for you. I totally forgot because I said, I'll see if I can find it for you. I can't find that book.
I'm done with that book.
Dude.
Like, that book is not
Anywhere.
meant to be in my hand, apparently.
Like, I've gone to like all my honey hole spots here in Vegas, all the shops that carry trades for a long time, and they say updated with the new stuff. All those stores like Torpedo didn't have it. Like
Gotham by Gaslight?
Yeah, that deluxe hardcover, nobody had it.
Well, the whole ordeal was that fudge. Never mind. Even checking my tracking on this stuff just breaks my heart. Let's just do the show. Let's do the show.
Shout out to Nico watching us from Norway. That's awesome.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
2 a.m. over there. Get some sleep, son. Watch us later.
or maybe they work third shift.
If they're gonna sleep, leave it on, so it counts as a view. And then when you wake up, you replay the episode again, and it counts as another view.
Does it?
We're in your dreams.
I don't think that's the way YouTube works, Gio.
I don't know.
You know that, right?
Maybe.
I think you would know more than anyone. Pandemic Jess. Yes. Is that what this is?
Chest Rockwell. I'm glad I get to witness 2016 Jess. It's like a Sasquatch sighting, so it's eventful. So
I love that name, Chess Rockwell. When I used to work at a warehouse, that was my nickname, Chess Rockwell. My buddy was Dirk Diggler. I love that movie. I quote that movie all the time, but I don't want to get demonetized.
T's in the chat. What's up, T? He was in the campfire.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
he's the one that
was too.
Yeah, he's one that just discovered us like 4 months ago. He said, so like in the middle of the pandemic, he discovered us.
He's saying that he's right. Every view counts. Google doesn't know if you're actually watching your screen yet.
Oh,
I like that he threw that in there. Yet.
a little ominous. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Freddie. He bought Power Pack.
Sadly, not Cloak and Dagger. Waiting for a restock. Is Cloak and Dagger out of print? Volume 1
Yeah,
out of print?
I can look.
Do me. Nah, don't. Let's not do that. I don't want to do that. Jess, you got your books, buddy? You ready?
Yeah, sure.
And Jess, thank you for helping me find a few things too.
Oh, did you get them?
I got. Yeah, I think I'm locked in for a pre-order, but I don't know if. Well, I guess I have to wait and see.
Yeah, if you went to the place that I suggested
I
and
did.
pre-ordered, you're okay.
That's where I got all my Super 7 Ninja Turtles. So.
Oh, okay. I
So-
pre-ordered that one too because it was a more deluxe version. I don't know why we're talking in code like this. It's
my wife.
because
Yeah.
right, got it.
Look, see, she's yelling. She's like, I didn't hear you. That's an awesome comment. Jess, I thought you cleared your floor the other day of books.
I did, and then the guy got 5 boxes in, and I had to keep them out for the show.
All right, so I looked up Cloak and Dagger. Update on Cloak and Dagger. According to Diamond, the DM is long gone. That's whatever you might find in the wild. If you could find one in the wild, it's the only one you're going to get. The regular cover is back ordered, stocked. So it just means they're just waiting to get more.
So weird.
They're waiting to get more from Marvel if Marvel has any left. So
yeah, man.
According to them, they think they can get more, but that a lot of times, trust me, that you'll see that and it'll turn red the next day. So, so if you can find it, get it.
Oh, thank you, Taylor. Found the Gotham by Gaslight for you. Thank you. I'll PM. I think somebody was going to send me a copy because I remember telling a few people about it. They were like, so I don't know if I'll get it or not. I just remember I was like, I guess this book was not meant to be. It wasn't meant to be a long time ago anyway, because I don't know if y'all remember or not, but that book was solicited as an absolute. I got so excited. I pre-ordered it through Amazon. Then it got canceled, and then they took it off the catalog, and then they brought it back into the catalog, and then they took it off the catalog again, and then it came back as a deluxe edition.
Damn.
And then in stock trades, I don't think got but maybe 10 or so copies, because that was a really weird time when DC was transitioning to distributing through not just Diamond, but also Lunar and Midtown Comics and Penguin Random House, which I'm sure you all know by now. That's the big rumor going around today.
Is what? Penguin Random House is going to take over the distribution?
Yeah, or no, publishing their books. But that rumor's been around for a little while. But whenever it hits Bleeding Cool, everybody immediately thinks that that's really going to happen. I don't know. It's hearsay, but
it's a weird how that affects anything really.
They would be in charge of publishing their collected editions, so no longer would. I mean, they would have a collected editions team. It wouldn't be DC. It wouldn't be in-house.
Yeah.
It would be really strange. So
I'm just thinking about like the way the ordering works for that kind of stuff, but
Mr. Awesome, make sure you don't accidentally mail out Gotham by Gaslight after you get it. So David mailed me the an X-Men hardcover, and I thought I accidentally gave it away as one of our giveaways because I was supposed to do an overview of it, but I had so many boxes stacked up because we had like 15 winners, right? And I think I thought I had put it in there because I like adding extra things when people win stuff from my channel. And I was like, I can't believe I did it. I did it on the air. I'm like, if anybody got an X-Men hardcover that's out until January, please let me know. I'll be happy to pay for shipping. I'm supposed to do an advanced overview of it.
Did you send it, or did it turn out you didn't?
My wife put it in another box. Luckily, she got the brains.
Chris Davis, my mailman doesn't deliver the boxes. They come UPS, and we get a couple deliveries a day from UPS, and it's a different driver every time. If I had one person delivering all this stuff regularly, I would tip them. But It's different people all the time. Sometimes stuff comes FedEx. It doesn't come mail anymore. It always comes UPS. And there's a question for Gabe, who I know is stoked for this comic.
I am stoked for that James Stokoe book. Yeah, that new Kung Fu inspired book.
Is that the one that you shared in the group chat, Gio? That picture? That looked awesome, man.
Yeah. Here, let me do this. I'll show everybody because I'm in love with this thing.
And everybody that's in the chat, give us a like, please. Does help with our YouTube algorithm here too.
Look at this thing, dude. Look how cool.
Oh, I mean, I know you're a Stokoe fan anyway, right?
Oh my god,
so,
yeah.
This is you.
This is all me, but look at I love detailed artists like this. You know, you got people like Art Adams, you got like Jeff Darrow, like those super hyper like detailed guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love their work. I'm just in awe and enamored.
How do you feel about like artists like I was thinking about you when I got a 3 hardcover set of the Celestial edition of God. Oh, damn it! What is that name?
God
damn it!
Yeah, Godland. Thank you. How do you feel about his work, Tom Scioli?
I love Tom Scioli.
Or do you remember Ladron, the guy that did issues of Cable? Do you like his work? He's done a lot of European books lately, but he has that very Kirby-ish art style.
Yeah, he draws them really big, puffy, like minimalistic kind of lines. I know what you're talking about.
Kirby. I like it. You like that stuff?
I like that stuff. I mean, it doesn't work for every normal kind of comic book tale. Like those kinds of art styles really work well when you get into like crazy cosmic fun stuff. You know, those kinds of styles aren't the best for like, you know, if you're a comic book is like a detective story or like a really grounded Earth, you know, normal kind of story, it has to be bombastic and big, and that's the kind of style for that. So I love it, but I don't think it will work on every kind of comic book style. You know, it's like people like Alex Maleev. I love Alex Maleev. I don't think I want to see him do like a cosmic book. I don't know how that would work.
I feel the same way about certain artists. I think certain artists have a certain case in point. I love Brubaker and Phillips, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was not a fan of his artwork in X-Men at all.
Right.
I was like, I remember reading what was issue. It was during the Stacy X years and stuff, but still, like I remember reading those and thinking, man, this guy is not that good of an artist. I don't know who this is. But it was because that art didn't really fit that story.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the other guy? Oh man, he did the Freedom Fighters, and he did a lot of issues of Flash. He's got a painted art to his style. Anyway, I can't remember who the hell I'm talking about. That's not good.
Yeah. The art that kind of matched the idea and the story for me.
Yeah. Asian Johnny Depp says, "Wish Blatt would do the Punisher. Imagine all that cover of Punisher Warzone #1. I love that cover with all the empty shells coming out of
the Romita cover. Yeah,
John Romita Jr.
Yeah, it's all die cut, like the bullet hole in the cover. Yeah,
that's what I want, like in an omnibus format. I want a die cut cover with all those bullets. That would be awesome.
That would be. You could probably do that. Yeah, an omnibus that would work on. I don't think you could do that in like a normal trade or like an epic or anything like that. You need something solid.
All right, can we get to the halls, please? True graphic novel fan. A true graphic novel fan wants to see the hall now. They don't want to see us talking about Nintendo cereal.
This is where we run into the. This is
Dave K. He wants the foil cover.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Dave K. knows what's up.
Yeah, dude.
No, it wasn't Andy Barrows. I can't remember the guy's name. He has a very unique style, and he's done a lot of issues of X-Men. And he did. He's working with Ta-Nehisi Coates on Black Panther. Can't remember his name.
I'm not.
Jess, Hall, please, for the love of God and everything that is holy.
Okay, first, I got a signed by Sean Gordon Murphy, or is that his name? Gordon? Sean Murphy, anyway. Signed Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
at his store. He has plenty of these. They're not expensive, but it's signed by the writer and the artist of the Harley Quinn, and I thought this was cool, so I got this.
Daniel Acuna, thank you, Comics at Cape. Daniel Acuna and Nelson. That's who I was talking about. So he has a very unique style that I didn't see fit certain stories, but it really works with like intergalactic stuff, I think. All right, Jess, sorry, keep going.
No, it's fine.
Do your thing.
These are out of order. I wasn't able to order them, put them in order. Jughead the Hunger, Volume 3.
Dude, you fell in deep, Jess. You fell in deep, man.
Totally.
That's awesome. Because now I want to check it out too, because I kind of got you into that. Now,
Zdarsky stuff.
Zdarsky's Jughead Volume 2.
This is what I
like Zdarsky.
Fast.
Jughead Volume 1, Zdarsky. The art looks good in this. Except she looks like Squirrel Girl right there.
That's Ryan North. That's why.
Is that right?
That's why I didn't think you liked that stuff. But cool.
Is it by him?
Yeah, it's Ryan North.
Erica Henderson.
Well, the other one you held up, that would look like Ryan North.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is Ryan North on Volume 2. Okay. Avenging Spider-Man, the complete collection.
First appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is this the one we were just talking about, Gio? That Joe Mad did the art?
Yeah. He did the first 3 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some Joe
Mad.
Oh no, Zdarsky Jughead is a favorite, but Jughead volumes 2 and 3 have Ryan North writing the most awful. Yeah, look at that artwork, man. That's Joe Mad.
Yeah. I love that stuff.
That's from Freddie. Freddie says, but I mean, maybe you'll like the. Okay, he's saying that Ryan North ruined Jughead.
Ignore those comments. Ignore them. Keep going.
I don't know. Care.
He's a fellow Puerto Rican, dude. You gotta listen to Freddie. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Spider-Man Venom Incorporated. Riley said I needed this, so I got it.
Yeah, that's part of the crossover. Are you doing a Spider-Man readathon or a Venom readathon?
I'm trying to get as much symbiote stuff as I can, yeah.
Oh, let me introduce you to the concept of a Omnibus.
Who cares about that?
You will in 2 more years, buddy. You'll have all 5 on your shelf.
and then the Epic collections, too.
Yes.
Sex Castle by Kyle Starks. Kristen Robertson loves this book, and so I had to get it.
I thought you already had that for some reason.
No, I got another book of his in this haul. I haven't got it.
Hey, Jess, pick that one back up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you do exercise.
No,
can we see the inside art? Because that cover is really cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
It's not for you?
Pass.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if you tell me it's good, I'm just saying.
It's funny.
The art on the cover, it doesn't
funny.
match the inside art. The art on the cover is really cool. But
just imagine the inside art with color. It's pretty much the same thing. But I think it's funny. I like Sex Castle. Maddie introduced me to that book a couple of years ago.
Yeah. They both...
they love and worship the ground. That Kyle Starks
this was the other Kyle Stark books I got, Assassination Nation. But
I heard that was good.
Art. Oh, Erica Henderson does the art, so everybody's going to look like freaking Squirrel Girl in it. Like right over here.
Guess what? We're never getting a Squirrel Girl Omnibus because of Jess, because he won't buy those trade paperbacks.
Yeah, that's right. Suck it, Squirrel Girl fans.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Spider-Man Deadpool Event Pool. So you know you're getting more hardcovers of this because I went crazy on Spider-Man Deadpool. I got a bunch of them. Like these two. He's a Spider-Man Deadpool.
I love Dave Johnson's Deadpool. Like the cover artist for that. That guy, he does an awesome.
Dave Johnson's an awesome cover artist to begin with. Right? Who's the interior artist on the one on the left that you had? Yeah,
this one or this one?
That one right there, the one you're holding up right now with the spider buggy. It's Kelly Thompson writing it, right? But who's the artist?
Robbie Thompson's the writer. The artist is Matt Horak with Nick Roche.
That's She-Ra's bad guy.
And Jim.
Oh, Nick! Whoa!
Nick Roche from Transformers.
Nick Roche, the guy from Transformers. Yeah.
Okay, Nick Roche.
That dude is awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know how well. I
love his Transformers, Omar.
Yes, dude. Yeah, we totally are like getting off. Oh, did you say Nick Roche? Oh, God.
We're the only ones that triggered on that. Yeah, that's great.
I don't know how well he draws people, but his Transformers are freaking out of this world, dude.
Yeah, this part looks good to me.
I bet he draws a hell of a spider buggy.
Speaking of spiders, I saw the first 3 episodes of Mandalorian today.
Season 1?
Ooh.
Season 2.
Oh
my man!
Oh man!
That's right. I finally
how did you stop? How did you not just keep going? Because that's
the show.
So good.
It became 8 o'clock, and I had to come down here. And I was a little late.
Oh well, thank you, Jess.
But episode 2, I almost couldn't watch because of the space spiders. I won't ruin it for anybody else, or was that episode 3?
Those 2.
It was 2. Okay, yeah, there are space spiders. I won't say any more, but when there were a ton of them, I almost threw up. It was too much.
Not that Nick from 98.
That's Nick Lachey. That's Nick Lachey, aging Johnny Depp.
And why would you know that? 98.
Justin Simpson.
Oh God, yeah. Never mind. He was a good-looking dude too. I think he remarried, right? What? None of you are man enough to admit that he was a good-looking dude. Okay.
No, you totally good.
I don't even know who you're talking
He's
about.
as good looking as the guy that played Angel. They kind of have that.
You know what? David Boreanaz kind of looks like that too. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Carry on.
What gets so good? Not what gets so good?
Life, sex.
Oh, I think he's talking about Mandalorian. Like it escalates.
Mandalorian. That was it. Yes.
How many are out? 6?
We were talking about hot guys for a little bit. We turned into 12
I got twisted around. How many episodes are there? 6 so far?
I don't know.
7?
Yeah, the last one is this Friday.
I got to. Is it? The last one's this Friday?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you got to wait till Christmas of next year for season 3.
Wow, it'll be here before you know it.
So yeah, I saw. I got 3 of them in, so I was pretty pleased because I'm reading it. It was great.
It gets so good. Like episode 3 is great, but yeah, like they're saying, it just escalates. It builds.
What's the episode that made you such a fan that you became willing to buy a hot toy of Mandalorian?
Episode 1, season 1.
Oh, really?
From the gate. Yeah,
that's awesome.
From the gate. Well, no, I'm lying. What episode was it?
Because I feel it's only right now that it seems like you're exploding with love for Star Wars all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's because of Mandalorian. Like that's. That's. I don't want to get. I've spent all day talking about my history with Star Wars, but yeah, this is the best Star Wars there's been since in 40
holiday
years.
Special.
Yeah, in 40 years.
That's a strong. It is excellent. I mean, really
Rogue One was great. I loved Rogue One. I was like, wow, are these new movies going to be like this? And that was like the only good movie. Solo's good too, but Rogue One is special.
I think Rogue One's my favorite of all of the movies.
Beautiful. Oh, what a wonderful story and a wonderful, just laid out shot, filmed movie. Everything about it was great. You got to see Darth Vader as a scary badass, for the first time. Like that's what I've always wanted to see. Ever since I was a kid, I want to see what made Vader so badass. Like, why were they so afraid of him? And that hallway scene at the end of Rogue One, that was beautiful. That was perfect right there. And then I kind of bought into Star Wars again right there. And then the J.J. Abrams movie started coming out again. I was just totally turned off. But so the episode of Mandalorian, I forget which one it is, but it's the one where all the other Mandalorians come down. Like there's that one guy that had the big heavy arms machine gun. So
I haven't
started coming down, and I was like,
this is season 1.
Awesome. And now I have hot toys for it. That's when I fell in love and had the hot toys idea. when all those characters came up, I was like, oh, dude, this is gonna happen.
It feels like it's going to be a good time to be a Star Wars fan, unless I guess you're turned off and jaded already.
Dude, I'm not. I'm
With everything happening, like
That's
all
the
these
thing about-
movies happening in the next 5 years, all these TV shows happening, it's freaking huge, man.
Disney's announcement was just epic, and if anybody, I can't imagine anybody not being happy at that announcement. Whoever nitpicks at that announcement on anything in there, there was so much for everybody to make everybody happy.
There are a lot of angry people on the internet.
Not George Lucas. I don't think he was really happy.
Well,
he gets royalty checks for all that stuff. So he's good.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's still getting a piece.
He sold his babies off, but no, I think they're in good hands. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting the next few years. Not just them, but also the MCU.
yeah,
It's
that's what I was referring to too. The MCU and all the TV and movie. It's great.
And they
Movies.
finally announced Fantastic Four. Come on.
Just the logo. Gio, can you
real.
highlight the 846, please? From next,
Imagine.
next Imaginaut. Thank you. While we're on the Star Wars subject, has David Gabriel given any indication of reprinting Dark Empire trilogy? No, but I have hinted strongly that I think that story arc deserves an oversized hardcover treatment. I have my original Dark Horse hardcover that I'd be happy to sell right now. That thing is rare. But if they gave us a proper oversized hardcover of that story arc, that would be so freaking awesome. Because eventually it will be collected in the Epic collections. But I think that particular story just stands alone on its own, that it needs an oversized format. And I'm sure it'll depend on the sales of these, the Old Republic Omnibus and then the Dr. Ephra, to see how well those sell and then move on to other projects with Star Wars. Those have to sell if we want, Darth Vader Volume 2.
I don't want to spoil Mandalorian, but
Okay, no.
That comment, if you're up to date with Mandalorian, I don't know. You figure it out.
Does David Gabriel show up in Mandalorian? That's awesome.
No, but it relates to. Well, never mind. Whatever.
No.
No.
It relates to the Dark Empire story.
No. Forget I said anything.
I can't, Gio.
Put in the chat, Gio, for Omar to see it.
This isn't Men in Black. You can't just flash me and then expect me to forget things. What do you mean, Gio?
Give me 1 second. Let me check because I might have said the wrong thing. Give me a second.
I thought he was going to say, give me 1 second and exit the chat. That would have been so
I got Jughead the Hunger, Volume 1.
Nice.
Different series?
So, yeah, there's Jughead and then Jughead the Hunger, where he's like a werewolf. Like this. So, yeah, you might think I'm double dipping, but I got a bunch of two Jughead titles.
I believe you, man. I believe you're a man that knows what he's doing.
I never had this book, so I got this book. I have a bunch of the floppies, but I never had this in collected form.
Oh, really, Jess? Wow.
Yeah. I had read the floppies and thought I liked him a lot, but then I just sort of forgot about it.
I love that story.
That book,
Yeah.
kind
I
of
remember liking it a lot.
that comic book, just it kind of like fizzling out and dying. Not like in quality wise, but just that they stopped producing it is such a crime. That was like the best book for years.
What's his name? The playwright guy, right? The guy that wrote Marvel Knights F4.
F4,
Sacasa?
Yes. Yeah. He also did the Sabrina series, and that they made that into the Netflix show.
That Sabrina was awful. So I'm hoping I can't believe those are the same guys because this was good. Sabrina, I did not dig the art or the story.
Yeah, Amanda. I remember Amanda reading it and Maddie, and they both said it sucked.
It was blurry art, and I didn't dig the story at all. This is by Mark Waid, so this is more.
You went balls deep into Archie.
Take
that out of context.
rephrase that for me, please?
Yeah.
And
I can't say that. I don't know.
Batman Legacy Volume 2.
What? I've never seen that. That is a Chinese bootleg cover, dude. Where did you get that?
I found it at like half price books for half
Yeah.
price.
That somebody printed that in their basement. That's not the real one, dude. I'm just kidding, man.
I know you are. Chinese bootleg.
Do you remember when I was messing with you with the CGC?
I was so flipped out about that I thought it was a Chinese bootleg. I was gonna go to Baltimore Con the next day to CGC and have them track down the registration number to see if it was real, because it was such a it was what, a 9.0 on that Werewolf by Night 32, and it looked like about a 8.0, and it turned out to be real.
Oh yes, Avengers Academy. Well,
That was such a good book too. Dude. God.
Do you have Avengers Initiative?
I think so.
That leads into Avengers Academy.
Avengers. I have Avengers Initiative.
There's 2 complete collections for that.
Avengers Initiative.
Written by Dan Slott and Christos Gage. Like, seriously, that leads into Avengers Academy, which you need. They're awesome.
Is that something we might have gotten from England?
Are we allowed to talk about that on the show?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Then I think I did.
Those 2 Omnis came out.
Yeah, I think I got the Initiative.
That's where mine went. You also got my illegal Omnis.
Yeah. So Avengers number 2, complete collection.
That's such a good series, dude. I love that book so much.
Yes.
Man. I think it was Fear itself, the tie-ins. That's when it lost me because that tie-in I just fell off of it after that book. But that was such a good book.
Venom and X-Men Poison X. This is another one Riley told me I needed.
Yeah, that's the crossover with Cullen Bunn's Venom, and he was writing X-Men Blue at the time.
Yeah, there's X-Men Blue right there.
That's part of my X-Men readathon. Is Poison X between volumes 3 and 4.
Continuing symbiote Scream, who I only have the action figure of, so I need to read those issues that introduce all these little symbiotes that are running around. I think it's in Carnage, the Omnibus?
The absolute Carnage?
No, wasn't it? Where did we decide all those symbiotes were born? Like Phage and Scream and Lasher.
Ven Omnibus Volume 2, the one that you sold.
Shut up. Venomverse. I got. Oh, this art is good.
Nice.
Is that the anti-Venom character? I can't tell. When the hell did Venomverse come out? I don't remember that book. Who wrote it, if you don't mind me asking?
I think this is Cullen Bunn, yeah.
Okay, this is Bunn's there.
Oh, so
I
that's why he
don't
talks all these stuff.
I don't know who it is.
Just Jesse, you're right. It wasn't Lethal Protector.
Lethal Protector. Okay.
Yeah, and that's Ven Omnibus Volume 1.
Okay. And then I think this is Bunn.
Hopefully in Venom Epic Collection Volume 2.
No, this is several writers. Edge of Venomverse. Lethal Protector. I need to read that first before I read all these symbiotes. I heard a lot of good things from Riley even on this Detective 1027. So I picked it up. It said this was the best of the anniversary hardcovers.
So, Jess, let me ask you real quick.
Yeah.
You're going back for all the symbiote stuff, right? How far back are you willing to go? Because if you're going to go back and read Lethal Protector, you also kind of have to go back, and I forgot what omnibus it's in, but the one that has Amazing Spider-Man 350, because that's the point where Venom kind of becomes a good guy, and he promises
375.
375. The gold
350 was the
gold
Dr.
like web cover. Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah. So you could go back to that, Jess, and you can even take it a little bit further and go back and go like 3. Yeah, that's right, because 361 is Carnage.
I say you go back even further, where the costume becomes
Secret
Venom,
Wars.
right, at 300.
Secret
And you
Wars?
might as well go back to the beginning.
Yeah, might as well go Secret Wars 8.
Just get Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1, and then go from there.
And start from there. Yeah. I got no problem with that.
You got like what, 1 good year of like reading Spider-Man before you get to Venom.
Yeah. I have years that's piled up in front of me.
You just have to cancel everything else you're doing. Like every show will now have to be a Spider-Man related show. So Bat Saturdays at the Batcave will have to be Spider-Man Saturdays at the Batcave.
All new. Sorry, dude. I don't have Venom Space. I do have one Venom Space Knight trade, but I don't have any Carnage books. Sorry, dude.
Yep. They know where we were going with that.
Yep.
You might as well start at Marvel Omnibus Golden Age Volume 1.
No, I'm fine with the one Venom Omnibus. Asterisk.
I forgot about those coming out. Paper cuts, right?
Yeah, this is Volume 3.
Are these
Yeah,
hardcovers?
the first two are out of print, hardcover.
Those bastards broke my heart, man. They stopped making my Smurfs in hardcover editions with Volume 5. So I'm still jaded by that.
I love this character. I'd like it a little bigger. This is kind of short.
Edgar Gonzalez has the perfect name. Saturdays with the
Symbiote. Fun. It made it a little harder to read because it's a little smaller. So, but I love Asterix.
Spidey Days on the Spidey buggy, on the Spider buggy. I like that too. So volumes 1 and 2 are out of print.
No.
Oh, you were just messing with me?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Not in this hall. A long time ago. Back when they came out. Superman City of Tomorrow 2, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big trade.
Yeah,
Wow.
these are fatties, man. I
That's
like these.
Thick book, man.
This is the Jeff Loeb era of Superman. I love this era. Jeff Loeb, Joe Casey,
the
guys.
Ed McGuinness.
Kelly, J.M. DeMatteis. How do you say
Ed
his name?
McGuinness must have been volume 1 then.
Mateus, and then you had Mike Wieringo, you had Ed McGuinness drawing a lot of this stuff. Chris Sprouse. Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
You got Conan by Kurt Busiek with art by Carrie Nord.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, then I got Something is Killing the Children, Volume 2, which is like the hottest comic. Everybody's talking about
Dude,
this.
that first volume was freaking phenomenal. Like,
it really was.
I think it's one of my favorite reads this year. It is.
I totally agree.
It is so good.
It really is. It's one of the best things. Yeah, you could probably do a huge fatty, a big success. And I got 2 copies of this because I'm giving one to my daughter, and we're going to read it together. This is her favorite video game ever. And then we're going to be on with Maddie and talk about it.
I hope you guys like it. It's not like some terrible book that ruins your experience with the video game, too.
She's like, I'm never picking up another video game ever.
Yeah, really.
There goes those fond memories. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to just the same day that they announced the hardcover. I got Gideon Falls 5.
I'm giving you a standing ovation, Jess. You can't see me, but yes, thank you.
Thank you.
You made that happen. You and Jeff Lemire.
Peter Panzerfaust Volume 3.
Oh my God! Thank you for that. Because
Wow.
I need that second hardcover. It's
No.
never gonna happen.
That's never going to happen. That's why I bought.
Well, what else did they drop? Mice Templar. Actually, everything that guy has written, the guy that wrote Peter Panzerfaust, like only got a volume 1 hardcover. Didn't get a volume 2.
People ask him about it all the time, and it's always the same. The first volume didn't sell well enough, which is a crime because this is a great book.
It's an underrated book. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I got 3, 4, and 5. of this.
What is it? It's Peter Pan in like Germany, World War II Germany or something, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah.
It's really
Why
good.
have I not read that? That's just the coolest idea.
It
Because
really
only
is.
got one
It's a
hardcover.
fun book. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's only one hardcover.
Jughead the Hunger versus Vampironica. Vampironica great. I read it
I
the other
love that
day and I
cover.
loved it.
Oh,
Nice.
That artwork's pretty good.
this is starting to sound like
Werewolf.
a trauma film.
Vampironica.
She's good.
What does she do? Is she a vampire that fights other vampires?
She's a
She's a hot vampire cheerleader. Leave it alone at that.
So Professional Flex, Drag Queens did get two deluxes, but remember after volume 1, they were concerned about releasing a second one because of what happened with the artist, and then they kind of dropped. Like there is no volume 3 anywhere in the horizon.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe one day.
okay. Now we're getting to stack 2.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh my god.
Damn! This is turning to the Jess show. All right.
Well, you said you wanted it. Question: the deaths of Vic Sage by Jeff Lemire. I cannot wait to read
I
this.
can't wait to read that either.
Really good art. Dennis Cowan with inks by Bill Sienkiewicz.
That's
Dude.
that's so good. And it's Jeff Lemire, isn't it?
Yeah. And Dennis Cowan was the original artist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you are going to be here all night.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
And then I went crazy on Epic, so you should like it, Gabe.
Oh yes. Oh,
Oh,
that's a great one. And the Senti stuff and John
Yeah.
Romita, bitching.
I tried to get as much Daredevil in Epic form that I didn't have.
that's man.
Oh,
Welcome. to
all right, Jess.
Oh,
We might need to
that-
have a conversation later. I got something you're going to need.
Is it a white powdery substance? Daredevil Purgatory in Paradise. And Last Rites.
Oh yes,
Yeah, that's great stuff too.
yes, sir. I love the Fall of the Kingpin. Probably one of the most underrated runs in Daredevil history.
What are you doing with the epics, Jess? Are you going all the way back for Daredevil, or are you going to start somewhere? Like, what's your?
No, I think that's as far back as I'm going to go.
Okay.
The Senti stuff.
Yeah.
Before that, you've had some pretty good runs on Daredevil. You know, there was this guy named what the hell was his name? Frank Miller. I don't know if you've heard of him, but you've got those Omnis. But then, I guess you could. There's some Archie Goodwin stuff in there, and some Dennis O'Neil.
No.
Those are only collected in the Epic format. Probably, I don't think they'll ever see Omnibus format. Honestly,
Justice League by Snyder. Deluxe, book 2. You have to take advantage of any deluxe from DC.
All right,
They
so-
don't happen that often.
So back on the Daredevil epics, real fast, Jess. Are you going?
Sure.
Do you need a Heart of Darkness? Are you going to need a Heart of Darkness? Or is
that's the one that
Okay.
everybody hopes they reprint because it's got the Quad Pro cover on it.
that's also
I
like
don't think I have Heart of Darkness.
that's
Because
the
that's
most
really hard to find, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk later, Jess.
Okay.
If you need one, you have to wait till after I move and unpack. But I have 2 on accident. I ordered 2. One of those things where like, oh, I bought one from the from DCBS, and then you forget, and I ordered it on
Yeah.
the RT kind of thing. Yeah, it was
Great. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely need it. I don't have that.
cool.
Thank you. Axiom by Mark Waid and Ed Bennis. I know nothing about this book. I just plugged in Mark Waid and wanted to order Mark Waid books. Oh, this art is really good.
It's Ed Bennis. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
good. Usually,
Is it inked? It doesn't look inked. It looks like Joe Mad style. He doesn't ink it. There's a shop.
A little Rocafort in there too.
Yeah, looks good.
I like the style that he ended up, kind of evolving to. It's pretty good.
Underworld Unleashed. The
Son of a
25th
bitch! I forgot I got to order that too, and it's only for one issue. I have the original trade paperback. I don't need that one, but they have an extra issue in there.
This came with my Gotham by Gaslight.
I hate you.
Um,
Does your Gotham by Gaslight have a sticker on it that says for Omar?
Yep. So this is a good book. Mark Waid and Mark Silvestri.
Very underrated book. Waiting on the hardcover.
Okay. I mean, this art is killer, and it's got Mark Waid writing. This should be the perfect book. I never read it.
Oh, it's solid, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I was excited to get that. Okay, let's see.
I'm hoping that these Darkness and Witchblade sell well enough that they're like, oh, let's do some Hunter Killer. That had Silvestri art on it.
Spider-Man 2099, Gods and Women. This is book 4. One Moment in Time, Amazing Spider-Man, Joe Quesadilla.
So why are you getting that?
Riley told me to.
But aren't you getting them? Don't you have the complete collections? Or are you getting the thin trades?
I'm getting the thin trades.
Oh, then you need that.
Yeah. Riley told me to get these next 2 ones. Osborn Identity and Osborn.
I don't remember Osborn.
Osborn was good.
Really? I don't remember that one being that good. I remember Osborn Identity.
This looks like good art.
Yeah, I do like the art.
Amazing Spider-Man Family Business.
Nice.
Mark Waid.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun book. I like that one.
Pigeon cover.
Yep.
This era needs to be collected in omnibus format, I swear.
2099 Companion.
I like that cover.
Yeah, I love Doom 2099.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, just a few more. Lady Mechanica, Volume 5.
Still waiting on my volume 2 and 3.
Wonder Woman Dead Earth.
Ooh, nice.
There's the other book that I'm waiting on too. Yeah, I can't wait to get that.
This is To Omar Love IST.
What's the format? What's the format of that book? Is it like the magazine size, or is it straight
That's
paperback?
big.
Oh, that looks gorgeous, man! I gotta
Nice.
get that.
Yeah. I need to come back out of retirement to get that book.
And last 3, Moonshine Volume 4, because I'm still enjoying this.
Damn, volume 4 already.
Yeah,
I'm still at volume 2.
Aren't they doing a hardcover of those two? I think. I
probably.
think those are getting a hardcover.
They are now.
Probably. Green Lantern Season 2, Volume 1.
Nice.
And the last book, Man and Superman Deluxe Edition. And that is my haul.
That's it? I was promised so much more.
Well, good night, everybody. No, I'm joking. We got 192 people here. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Peace and love. Thank you.
Woo! I feel worn out just watching you.
I was sweating so much. I'm almost sweating now.
Shout out to the
I
guy.
do have some bad news, though.
Yeah.
What's that?
I do have some bad news, though.
Uh-oh.
Because it's past the hour and I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Gio, man. You go be with your family, dude. Go be with
Yeah,
your
I gotta get going. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't stay, but I'm looking forward to watching the replay like everybody else should and looking at the previews because that's coming up an hour and a half from now. So thank you, everybody. You can find me on my channel, We Can Geek Them, talking about nerdy stuff. So bye, everybody.
Bye, Gio.
Hi, Jill. Leave us a like.
Taylor, I just got noticed that my complete hate box set has been shipped.
I hope it ships to my house. I'll do a live unboxing.
Yeah, I just got the notice from Fantagraphics. So thank you for sitting through that.
We were going to do the previews first. That was our idea, but somebody mentioned Hall, and then we just jumped into that. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We can do previews now if you want. Whatever you want to do.
I don't have anything.
How was your day, Jess? What did you have for dinner?
I haven't had dinner yet.
He spent all his money on comics.
I had a late salad for lunch, so I'm full. And then I watched 3 episodes of Mandalorian. And I think after this show, I'm going to watch Batman the Animated Series. I want to get 2 shows of that in before bed.
Just stick with Mandalorian.
Sorry?
Just stick with Mandalorian so we can talk about it in the chat more.
Omar, somebody said that Gotham by Gaslight is available on Amazon.
Yeah, it is. But I think
it's a matter of principle.
It's a matter of pride. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll probably maybe after Christmas, I'll probably end up getting that because I do need a couple of other books from there. I need to actually go ahead and start ordering them because I know Amazon's going to start counting down the days because Christmas has just been a bitch for the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, dude, I got stuff in the mail that I'm waiting to get, and stuff that I've sent out, like eBay buys that I've sent out that we're supposed to be 2-day shipping, and it's been like a week and a half.
Taylor Brown got me this Flashpoint Batman.
Oh man, I want that thing, dude.
And Omar, he comes with guns.
Stupid Target exclusive nonsense.
Like a true Batman. I had Marvel. One of the printers sent me Eternals and New Mutants in the same box, as well as the God Loves Man Kills Gallery edition, like 3.5 weeks ago, and it's just I don't know where it is. It probably end up at Jess's house. It's just the way that the Postal Service is running right now. It's kind of crazy if you send anything, USPS.
Yeah. I mean, because nobody's visiting anybody, so they got to mail gifts, and usually people would drive. I think that's been a lot of things going on lately.
Yeah, but I mean, you throw in the pandemic, and then
because of that
season.
That's why
Everything
people have been buying so much stuff. I think people have the people who have been working this whole time still. I think they've had extra money saved up because they're not traveling as much. Like, how many conventions would you have gone to this year, Omar?
2.
So
3.
you save that money, and now people are using that to buy hardcovers and omnis and other books. And
you're right. Previews. Let's do it.
We bring it up.
Okay. Thunderstrike just fell over and knocked over a bunch of figures. So
domino effect.
That's about right.
Yeah, freaking Thunderstrike. And then my cast is so clunky. I knock figures over trying to prop those figures back up.
Thunderstrike, you talking about Eric Masterson Thunderstrike? Or is there another Thunderstrike that I'm not aware
of? Or the
of?
AC/DC song.
Good
that's Thunderstruck.
You sharing the thing, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm getting it up right now.
Because here in a couple of weeks, we're going to be like, and I guess this is coming out from DC because there's no flipping website to check the stuff.
We'll see what happens. We'll roll with the punches. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Synergy. All right, guys, let's go and take a look. Start with Image. Images week. We got Ascender Volume 3 coming out. Then
You're going to have to wait on the hardcover of that because I'm not buying the trade, so it's going to be a while.
So you're not buying that hardcover or Ascender?
I am going to buy the Ascender hardcover, but it's going to take a while because I haven't bought the trade. So the Jess buys the trades curse isn't in effect yet. So you're going to have to wait a while. You know what I mean, man?
I got you, Vern.
I'm definitely buying Reckless, though.
So is this going to be the same as...
Is this Criminal or is this
like Criminal? And...
No, it's separate. It's a separate thing. I don't know the size of it though. If it's an OHC or if it's do you want to click on it to see if it's an OHC or like regular size?
Do they tell you the dimensions on Previous World?
No,
I don't
they
know
don't.
if
They
they
don't.
do or
they don't
not.
tell you.
Oh, let me check Amazon then.
I thought I did click. Oh, wait, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, GoFundMe is so weird.
Is it still doing that thing?
Yeah, they send me money every day, but it's $50.
Have
So
you?
I'm just gonna wait till the end of the week until it adds up.
That's so weird.
Everybody's saying Reckless is standard sized.
Does the same size as Pulp?
Yeah, not as big as Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that's cool.
Pulp is going to be collected in something else, I thought, right?
No, Pulp's separate. Completely separate.
That and Reckless is going to be put into one oversized hardcover. Well, no, there's a Reckless. There's a second part. All right. Savage Dragon, Family Matters. TGIF. IDW has one book.
Yeah, Invisible Men.
That's actually an interesting premise because I didn't know who drew Phantom Lady, and she's right there in the bottom left, and she's a famous character, and I was unaware that black artists had drawn Phantom Lady. So I think I might want to get this book.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
But this is also before the internet, before people had social media, before Wizard Magazine, where these were just names, right? You look at a name on a book and you were like, oh, that's a good artist. I'll follow that guy's work or that lady's work. And that's pretty much it. There weren't really conventions or anything to meet these people. That's really cool.
No. Somebody asked, and I don't know the answer to this, is Savage Dragon any good?
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's been going on for 283 issues or whatever for a reason. Like
And it's set in real time, so the character ages, and now it's his kid.
Yeah, that dragon. Yeah, that dragon is not the same dragon that we knew from when it first came out in the 90s and the cartoon series. Remember the cartoon series? It's a completely different dragon.
Are you still reading it, Gabe?
I haven't read it in a long time. I fell off of it. But I was loving it way back when it was first coming out. I have like the first 125 issues or something like that. It was great. He fights God. Nowadays, like I listen to like podcasts about it every so often, and people I know who still keep up on it, I talk to them about it. It's Eric Larson just doing whatever he wants, and it's a little raunchy. Like pushing the envelope.
A little. I think it's a lot raunchy.
Yeah.
He himself knows.
And I think he's just taking it as far as he's just pushing it, seeing how far he can make it and how crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's great. It's so underrated. It should be up there. Everybody talks about Spawn and every other Image launch title, but Savage Dragon doesn't get its due. It's a great book. All right, Marvel this week we got Captain America, Winter Soldier complete collection.
Who is this a new run? Doctor Strange, Surgeon Supreme.
Yep, it's
that's Mark Waid stuff.
It's the stuff that got printed after his run on Doctor Strange. It got relaunched as this title, and I think there should be two trade paperbacks because I think issue 12 was the final one, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you definitely will be getting an oversized hardcover because I'm getting that.
It might be an omnibus by the time it's all said and done. There's enough material. I mean, it's Mark Waid.
Okay. Well, you're welcome because I'm making it an omni.
Okay. Really surprised they didn't. Speaking of hardcovers, I'm surprised they didn't make Marvel's X a hardcover.
What is that?
This is the stuff by here. Click on it, Gabe.
It's the sequel to Marvel's. It's Jim Kruger. It's Alex Ross still has some work on it, like the covers and stuff like that.
He has the cover on
the sequel to Earth X. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm surprised they didn't make this into an OHC, considering it's like the latest book.
And the pedigree.
And it's not collected in either one of those omnis.
Yeah, that's coming out when those omnis were coming out. They're coming out like at the same time. This is cool. I'm glad to see some Ghost Rider action going on here with these Marvel Masterworks. I'm definitely
getting it.
I want an Omni or like a freaking Epic or something. I would love this in like a different format.
I'm getting it in the DM.
And I know same with Omar. Give me that Danny Ketch stuff too.
I'm
Yes,
trying
sir.
to make it happen.
That's a must.
You bought the classics, man. I love it. what a great
Well,
guy.
not just used to get the Midnight. What's that? Complete
Rise of the Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a trade for that. So this is New Mutants, the direct market cover. The standard edition cover comes out next week for those of you wanting the Bill Sienkiewicz cover, or you can rush out and get this one.
Which one are you gonna get, Omar?
Whatever the hell Marvel sends me, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
Of course,
Well,
I mean, deep down inside, yes, I want the Bill Sienkiewicz cover because I have a lot of
Okay.
fond memories of
I was
that
going to
book.
ask you if you were buying these.
I was buying, yeah. I mean, that box may be lost. So I may still end up buying it. So yeah, I can't. I will say that the spine and the back of this look very retro. Like it's the most retro spine I've seen in a Marvel omnibus.
Retro meaning like all black or
No, like the design. It looks like a '80s, like almost like a yearbook look to it.
oh, okay.
The number on the spine is in a very odd place, and the back looks like like the back of a yearbook. It's pretty interesting. I don't. It may grow on me. At first, I was like, I don't know about that spine, but it's different. It stands out. So there you have it. There's Spider-Woman, Bad Blood, and U.S. Agent, one I'm very looking forward to. I think there's
good?
yeah, I mean, this is the stuff the characters appearing in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So this is the stuff during Mark Ruhnwald's run. It's got the miniseries. There's a second trade, I think, because they changed the solicit. Yeah. Well, no, maybe they added it.
Old stuff. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's got stuff from the 90s miniseries, and it's got the 2000 series in here. And then it's got the stuff from Avengers, West Coast, and Captain America. So it might be all in here now. I forgot I have it over there. I started reading it, but then I got sidetracked because I started reading Omega Man for tomorrow's old reader, new reader.
I don't know what it is, dude, but I love this cover. Like,
oh yeah, that's badass, dude.
I don't know what it is. It's I mean, it's half black. You know, it's all in silhouette for the most part, but
it's a mystery.
Who
is U.S. Agent?
It's cool. And then you said you got this already, right, Omar? The God Loves Man Kills extended cut.
No, that's in the same box as the Eternals. So I'm waiting. Oh my god, do you know this is my favorite X-Men story?
So this is the one that has the is this extended cut here, 1 and 2? Is that the one that Chris Claremont did just recently with Brett Anderson, where it takes place like literally between two panels of like one comic book?
It takes place, in between the issues. I haven't read it, so I don't know. But this is the gallery edition. I love these books. They are, it's a new format that Marvel's trying out. They don't know if it sells well enough to continue, but I hope this one, makes.
Oh, this is a new format, Marvel graphic novel.
The gallery edition. So they're hardcover. Let me see if I've got one. It's like that Thor and Loki book, or the Silver Surfer book, the Parable book. You have that one?
Yeah.
It's that format. It's that size.
Oh, okay.
There was also the Elektra book. I gave that one away. But yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful books. And for that price, I know it's only 2 issues, but it's like the best X-Men story. And it's extended. So Lumberjanes.
Ooh. Okay. I think that's the last one.
Volume 16.
Are they continuing the hardcovers?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Kristen that. I got Red Mother 1, so I want to get Red Mother 2. But I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe you know what? I'm getting it mixed up with Giant Days. Lumberjanes I may wait.
Giant Days stopped. I know they stopped, but
I think I'm waiting for Lumberjanes to come out with another hardcover.
Yeah. Ronin Island. My wife reviewed this one with my daughter on my channel, and she didn't really dig it. And I like Greg Pak.
I like Genus. I can't pronounce this guy's name, but his
artist.
Awesome.
Yeah. The story was pretty bland, so
that's too bad. That's from Greg Pak too. He's usually
and I like Greg Pak.
Yeah.
Like
NFL Dude 56 digs it. Ronin Island. So
there you go. Difference of opinion.
yeah,
What do women know about comics?
that's not what I'm saying.
No, I didn't say that. Oh yeah, I did.
You
I
did.
did. Yeah, I said that. But it's my wife and child, so it's okay.
Yeah, Chris Brogan. I got it mixed up with Giant Days.
Yeah, so Giant Days is the one that they stopped doing the
Yeah.
hardcover editions.
Lots of
Oh, what the hell? I didn't know my wife was watching. You see what happened, baby, was Gabe was instigating, and I was trying to be funny and making him laugh. I didn't mean that.
Totally true.
My man.
I'm a champion of Wi Flyer. I like this is good. This is good though. 20th Century Boys, the perfect editions. Those things are awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some dumbass double dipping later. Oh, dude.
I
love Magnetic Press, and those books look really cool. And these are graphic novels. The Ballad of Yaya. They look really awesome.
I have no idea what they are. They look cool though. The covers are beautiful.
True graphic novel. Little do you know that I purposely sought out the most comfortable couch because I knew I would spend many a night on the couch. That's the key to a happy marriage, man. When you're couch shopping, make sure you can lay on there and comfortably, because you will be spending many a night there. You and the damn dog. Yeah. I'm curious about that series, man.
I know you don't like David Mack, but I love this cover.
It's okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, that is cool.
that
He has a
is
very Yoshitaka Amano art style that I get, It's cool.
I told you guys I own a piece of David Mack art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You showed it to us.
I haven't seen it. I don't think.
He showed it to us in the chat many moons ago, though.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jimmy Owens is in the chat. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Jimmy.
Good to see you, Jimmy. Oh, there's anything else here that we could really stop on?
Is that chick going inside of a giant furry elf? That's awesome. That cover's awesome.
Too. That's sexy and shameful.
Look at that cover. Like, that thing has a gun, and I want to know what's happening. Sold.
A dose of S&M too.
You had me at S.
Where's Gio at? He can tell us all about this.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Kodansha. Volume 8. Good Lord. Look at this.
Probably just came out a month ago too.
Oh man. Mermaid Saga. I'm doing an overview of that and Maizane Koku on my channel. I love Mermaid Saga. So the same lady, Rumiko Takahashi, did these two volumes back to, like, Maizane Koku, which is the greatest love story ever written. I don't care what anybody says. And Mermaid Saga, which is a horror story about immortals and the way they get immortalities by eating mermaid flesh. But it's a gamble. You can either turn into this horrible looking creature, or you can become immortal and walk the earth. And it's a damn good story. I love that they reprinted it. It is not hardcover, Professor Flex. It is the deluxe edition, kind of like the soft covers that they did with Monster and 20th Century Boys. They're beautiful, but I'm with you. I would rather have a hardcover, but I think this is the best we're gonna get for now.
I kind of want to read it now.
And Remina, we have another Junji Ito hardcover.
Ooh.
Oh, where?
Remina. I think I have that. Did they send me that? They didn't send me that. I thought they were going to send that to me. But this is, another Junji Ito story. Mermaid Saga should be just 2 volumes, Taylor, because there's only 4, I think, of the Tankobons. So it may just be 2 volumes.
Some Tarot Witch of the Black Rose.
Yeah, I bet, you know what? That's not the real cover.
No.
That's just like the top of the cover. That's the top of the cover.
There's going to be a lot more down in this area.
Yeah. bet she's holding like a puppy. Urusei Yatsura, same lady. Rumiko Takahashi did Mermaid Saga and Maison Ikkoku. Any word on why New Mutants Omnis are shipping separate weeks? Because Diamond didn't get the direct market or didn't get the standard edition. That's why. So if it doesn't come out next week at Diamond, this is going to be one of those rare cases where Amazon gets it before the direct market. How many Maison Ikkokus? There's a total of 14 of those. If it's 3 and 1, math is hard. Probably 5. I'd say 5. Get Jess into Tarot, which I'm surprised Jess didn't get into that.
I have the first 5 up for sale on eBay.
You try to read them.
I had to look at. I had to read about the haunted. You know what? I had to read that.
Okay. Batman City of Bane complete collection. That's what the hell, DC? This was supposed to be a deluxe hardcover. What happened here? Son of a bitch.
You break my heart. Is this the end of Tom King's run?
It's the next one that's supposed to be collected in an oversized hardcover, but they decided to make it a fat trade instead.
Wait, so that's all that's going to come out instead of a hardcover?
We don't. There is no solicit for another hardcover. This was originally solicited as the oversized hardcover, and they downgraded it to this. I don't know if that means they thought ahead, and maybe next year they're going to release a hardcover, but it's been released in the smaller hardcovers, the standard edition hardcovers, and now we got this. So no skinny trades, but just went strict to that thick trade.
That's totally true.
You might as well just leave that up.
Yeah.
Like our background for today.
You may just leave that up.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what else we got going for DC.
Well, you're doing DC? Okay. $75, $85.
There you go. Injustice got amongst us.
Hey, there we go. Some good news, but I don't know how. I really like that first volume, dude. That first volume was awesome. But I know Tom Taylor doesn't do any of the stories in here, so I don't know how well these are going to be.
I think the first 6 volumes are universally acclaimed, and then it dips. That's what I've heard.
Is this the dip in volume 2?
No, this is the second part. This is the second 3 that are still good. So you can get this, and it'll still be really good.
What are you doing down here?
Incoming.
I like how the spines line up on these are really cool. There's a picture of it on our Instagram.
I saw somebody took a picture of it.
Yeah, it's great. Transmet Volume 4, trade paperback. Love that series. And then there's a Black Label edition for V for Vendetta coming out.
Wow. Boring.
Are you not a fan of V?
I am, but I'm just saying that whole listing is just pretty dry toast, except for Injustice and the ripoff of his complete collection, Batman.
Okay, so hold on, Jesse. I think somebody was saying in there that it's missing some issues too. The Fall and the Fallen; those are the issues that take place in between. It's only like 5 of those, I think. Right? Volume 5 goes up to 69, and this one takes place 75 and up. So I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I mean, they could come out and say it. I mean, we really just need one big fat deluxe hardcover to wrap up his run. And have you all read Bat and Cat?
No.
I want to get it because
it's Black Label, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is it in continuity?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's 100%.
Because I was under the impression that that's how he got to wrap up his run, and then somebody mentioned on my Saturday chat that it was not in continuity.
Really?
Of course, I haven't read it. I don't know, But then again, I think with some of these books, you're just like, yeah, it could be not in continuity. Like I feel that way about Three Jokers. Leaving it up to the reader.
Yeah, headcanon.
Okay, Jimmy is saying I read it, liked it, not in continuity. If it's not in continuity, that's really gonna piss me off.
Yeah, that's
that's what I heard. It's not in continuity. Okay, wait, hold on.
Because that was supposed to be how he finished.
Okay. Omar Reyes is saying Tom King. Wait, heard it is in Tom King continuity. Yeah, the Collector. God Loves Man Kills is in the Volume 3, Uncanny X-Men Omnibus that's been pushed back until January 6th. Tom King also said Mr. Miracle's in continuity. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think you can take it as if it is, it isn't. Since it's not the main Batman flagship title, then who knows? Honestly, it's a weird thing that they did anyway. It's a really strange thing that DC did, and they're not soliciting the book properly. They're not advertising it properly. So I don't really know anything about it.
Do you know how many issues there are going to be?
I don't.
Okay, somebody in the chat, do you know how many issues it's going to be? Bat and the Cat?
That was like 12. Like it was supposed to be the last arc.
I thought so too.
Storyline.
If it's 12, then that's a maxi series, and that would have been 12. Is what they're saying. Catwoman is old in book 1, but he's done those kind of stories within the pages of Batman, and
annual.
That sad annual that everybody goes back to. But yeah, it's the same thing.
I love that annual. Oh, sad, yeah.
Yeah, sad.
It was, yeah.
Really good. Hey man, his run is ups and downs. I swear. I did not like that first story arc, but I love the second one. So I guess we'll see.
I kind of agree with that. It was I remember reading the first issue, and he was like, the whole like, oh, would this be a good death, like with my parents or something. It was really kind of like when he was like riding the airplane, and he's like,
yeah,
that kind of stuff. Like, this is
visually cool, but I just wasn't a fan of Gotham and Gotham Girl, and I just thought it was really dumb.
Yeah, but then when like Psycho King came around or whatever, and they started messing with Gotham Girl.
I'm Suicide. That stuff. Oh, that stuff was solid. But like I said, ups and downs. Omar, how far in volumes would William Mester Loeb's Wonder Woman go? I think we would just need 3, including if they include the Artemis 6-issue miniseries with art by who? Ed Benes. Got that cake going back then, all the way back then. Yeah, I think 3. That would take us to the John Byrne run. Jimmy.
Be a good time for me to mention our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com, where you can occasionally get your books up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to your order. At the end of every month, there is a gift card worth $50 that InStock Trades is kind enough to give us, and we can give it to viewers like you to win in a contest that is not rigged and or fixed. But using that gift card, you can get books up to 50% off. And when you spend $50 in an order and you get free shipping in the United States for those books, up to 50% off. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, up to 50% off.
And on that note, fellas, I got to jump off.
I also have to jump off.
I'm out of here too.
Okay, well, there goes my exit. Jess, where can people find you?
They can find me on YouTube on OmniDogs Vault, and they can find me on Instagram, OmniDogs_Vault. Thank you.
That's me. I am on near mint condition. So says my shirt. And that is Salma Hayek. That's all I have to say. Good night, everybody. No, I'm on near mint condition. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And Gabe, where about you?
Instagram, Gabe loves 90s comics, and you can also follow Omnibros Live on Instagram as well. So we'll see you there.
Hey now.
Good luck, everybody, tomorrow. Enjoy getting your book.